Greetings and salutations. Welcome to the Citadel of NewChurch. I'm your host, Captain, here to go over a recap of our latest war with the, I'm probably going to butcher this, Unbesiegt War that we had for the quarterfinals of the Minor League Clan Wars. And much props to these guys for putting up with the unfortunate scenario that we had with Black Diamond. So kudos to them by jumping in. We did have a couple people that get some sweet six-packs. We did have... We got Undeniable there at number 1, even though they're both dips. We do have Miller Time there at number 6. We got the Jedi Mind Tricks at number 9. We got Maxi Bottle at number 11. And then we're going to jump all the way down to number 22 with Enigma. And then at number 24, we got NewChurch. As far as our shit hitters, we got myself there at number 20 because fuck me in the ass with that 95%. Then we got DeWaite there at number 17 with a 99. Then we got Sapphire at number 16 with a 95. And then we scroll all the way back up to Chastity Foils there, number 5 with a 95. And, of course, another one of mine, I didn't even bother to hit because we had already won the war at this point. Jumping into the attacks. We're going to start with number 3 was Shishko Green. Shishko is going to do the old-fashioned drag bats. Yes. Yeah. Wait for him to start attacking before I can actually start talking about it. He's going to do his queen over there at 1 o'clock, king over there at 10 o'clock. I wonder what kind of funnel he's trying to do. Oh, shit, look at this. E-Drags are going to try to get those chains in there to help push for this drag bat to come right down from 11 o'clock. Pops the king ability, helping to remove more of those buildings. Queen's only job is to take down that air defense and maybe a couple defenses along the way. And then he's going to start spamming the dragons. They're going to come in nice and toasty, slammer in behind, aiming for the air defense and then to the Inferno Towers. Just going to sit on these war down until it gets closer in towards this queen. As soon as the second volley of Eagle attack is about to hit, he hits the tone so that way they survive. He's going to start the bat wave at the back end side. Absolutely no splash. Means free bat spells for days. Doesn't even have to bother raging. Not raging. Freezings. Bats are just going to keep going. A few of those bats at the Grand Warden there towards the 6 o'clock are going to get smoked. But hey, sacrifices were made on this day. Bats remove the Eagle. The Slammer takes out one of the Wizard Towers, holding on to the freeze for this other Wizard Tower and the multi that can be hit with one single freeze. Wizard thinks he's going to do something about these bats, and the multi takes care of it before he even had a chance to really take a shot. Slammer's still doing his job down here towards 6 o'clock. Then he's going to come back and remove all of that. Speed this up because this is where the attack takes way too long. Slammer finally pops. Loons come out. And then it's just basically not. For number 5, we got Chesterfur. He's going to start some goblins over there for a free town hall kill. His baby dragon is going to help speed that up with the wizard going to the lab and then helping with the town hall kill. Dropping his queen over here at the 2 o'clock region. Healers are behind. Queen's going to slowly but surely be making her way towards this base. King over there to help establish the furnace with the wizard in behind. Test wall breakers, making sure that they're going to be able to be A-OK. Wall junction is opened. Not quite the one he was really aiming for, but hey, 'tis what 'tis. He's going to take out that air defense. He's going to be able to drop that rage and take out 2 healers with 1 spell, which is going to be muy buenos. CC is going to be right there after that queen is probably killed. How did I do ya? I was wrong. But anyways. Queen steps up. BK is going to try to be a major doucher. Baby's going to try to do something, but he's in a poison, so he's basically going to be dead meat. Pops the AQ ability to ensure that she survives the whole shenanigram. Valk is trying to do some nasty quap, so he's just going to freeze it, drop another rage, ensure that the healer's going to be able to make sure she survives. Queen finally steps up into the Eagle, courtesy of the new update that allows her to reach after 3 tiles. Takes out an air sweeper. Queen steps up in towards this Inferno Tower. Unfortunately, she's going to probably bite the dust. Yeah. Goodbye, Queen. Slammer's going to be able to take out that Inferno all by itself, dropping in a couple backland balloons because they're going to speed up to the cannon. Inferno, Archer Terror. Pops the Tesla farm with the hounds. Loons coming in unprotected. One hound finally bites the dust, but because he does that, he triggers the tornado trap, so the loons will be doing a disco. Loons again are slowly but surely making their way towards the base. Still has 2 spells in the bags. Drops the heal as he comes into the Inferno Tower. Slammer, unfortunately, is going to bite the dust. But at this point, speed it up a little bit. He's just going to drop the Rage. All that splash is going to be nullified when they get that nice-ass split. And the cleanup has already been deployed, so he's well done there. For the next attack, we got Sivas at number 10. It's a different form of the Drag Bat. He only has 1 bat spell. Anyways, he's got some wizards getting a nice little funnel over there at 7s. Dragon at the 6. Dragon at the 4. They're going to be pecking off at some of these build-ons. King's over there at the 7. Going to be helping establish funnel. Queenie behind the Kings. Mass drop the dragons over there at 430. King just keeps moving right along. Queen's going to take out some of those air defenses and the Archer Tower. Rages the dragons into that Archer Queen. They're going to be able to take her out. One of them eats a Sam. He does do some Lunars over onto the air defense. Slammer coming to get the second air defense before it pops. Not quite. Anyways, the dragons are now into the core of the base. They are in a rage heal, so they're just going to keep plowing through all of this crap like nothing even exists. Queen's beating a wall that means absolute shit. Slammer does finally eat a Sam, and it's about to pop, but at the back end, there's not much really threatening it. He still has a whole bunch of spells at his leisure. Speed is up a little bit. Drops the heal to make sure those max loons are going to be doing their thing. Alright. Still has a queen. Still has a free spell in the bag. Drops the bat spell, and it's basically GG. For next attack, we're going to go with number 13 with the Greengrocer. Eve. He's going to drop his hero over there at 3 o'clock. You know why? To help establish a funnel. Oh! King's just going to be beating some random shit. Random skeleton spell triggers on the outside. Slammer coming in. Opens up that wall compartments. Gonna drop the Ragies. I'll pop some Lunars. The Lunars get a defense. Lunars get another defense. And then they're gonna bite the dust. Gonna lure the baby over. Gonna do another baby over there at 7 o'clock. Burp. Baby's not gonna quite get that wizard tower down. Now that CC's over there, he's going to be able to AQ kill them with the ability. And any other free defenses that she can get. But at this point, he's just going to lollo purely into this base. Hoping to get more value from this queen, but unfortunately she's going to kick the bucket due to this cannon. Speed it up a little bit. He's going to start doing his lollo. Loon's coming in behind. 2 skeleton spell on that queen. 1, 2, 3, 4. And she is dead. He's got to keep going with his lollo. He's got to drop a heal right on top of that nice splash. That single target Inferno with all these loons and all these nice little pathings that he was somewhat getting. And BAM! Overpowered it, and he still has a swag haste in the bag. I do believe he deploys it during his cleanup. No, not right there. So that way those loons are just going to be speeding up through that. And woo! Well done. For the next one, we got Miller Time at number 6. 14, he's number 6. Derp derp. Not often you get to see a clone spell with minor attack. 3 loons to help remove that Archer Tower, so that way that Slammer could just go right on in the insides. CC is going to be triggered. Slammer takes it out. As soon as it's about to pop, drops the clone, and the Lunars are going to do its job, removing all those expos. Okay, maybe not. There's going to be one left. E-Dragon, the Rage, is going to be able to handle that dragon as soon as it decides to actually do its job. Bam! He's going to take out this gold storage, and then somehow he goes in the outside, survives for a little bit to do some of those trash buildings over here. And then he drops his king over here. See? Expo's free. Anyways, heroes are dropped over there at 1 o'clock. They're going to help establish the funnel. King is triggering the nice giant bomb onto the outside. Miners are coming in. Baby Dragon over here is going to be somewhat of an MVP and try to fight the force. King is still tanking. Ice Golem randomly triggers. Miners are going to unfortunately be freezed, but they are in a heal even if anything was shooting at them, so they would be fine. AQ is going to be able to handle that BK while the King is tanks. King doesn't get many shots on the miners until the Queen steps into the range of this cannon, still pushing in with his miners. She still has her ability, so she's going to be able to round that corner. Miners are still coming in, slowly but surely. At this point, he drops his last heal into the multi and the splash damage of that wizard tower, so they're going to be nice, warm, and toasties. Queen is still doing cleanup onto the outside, trying to help speed those miners up that didn't quite go into the inside of this base. But at this point, it's basic GG, and well done to them. Woo! For the next one, we got number 19 with Maxi Battle. He's going to drop his king over there at 2 o'clock. Wizard behind, help speed Ding Sherp. Queen is over there at 4 o'clock. She's going to be able to take out all these buildings freely. Still right there in front of that archer tower until finally that storage drops. And then the king attracts the expo first, and then he gets the nice wall breaker entries. Bam! King's doing his job. Finally targets onto the enemy Barbarian King until he is going to croak due to that single target inferno. Ice Golem comes out first, so he is going to get a free little chilling spells there when he kills it. Doesn't have to drop the poison on him. He isn't really going to do much of shenanigans. So, speed this part up, just simply because she's going to be freezing. Chilling in the USA. Okay, then he's going to drop a pre-rage, trying to get these wall breakers to get another junction open to keep this queen walking. Bam! She's going to round the outsides. Finally gets the CC part of this portion of this attack, so he can just poison the crap out of it, take out all these troops. Hits the ability just to help speed things up, I guess. He didn't really have to, because this is the part that actually got freaky. Queen's going to step up into the enemy Archer Queen with an Inferno and a couple other defenses on her. She gets pretty low, but she does survive and take out the enemy Archer Queen, obviously since he gets the 3. Skeletons triggers, so she's hitting them. Then decides to do the 3 shots on the enemy Archer Queen, and she drops. Loon doing some extra damage to the outside, helping speed up that Queen push-ins. The Slammer and the Lalo onto the outside by 3 going counterclockwise. Slammer's going to unfortunately pop onto that Wizard Tower. Then it's going to go to the singles. Hasting the Ludes in through that splash. Queen's still doing her thing over there at the 6 o'clock region. All these loons are nicely splits. So he's going to rage the loons that come into that air defense with the multi. Takes out the air defense. Everything's going to collapse onto that multi. Try to take it out, but unfortunately the rage just fizzles right before they get there. But then he drops the second rage that he had, and bam! Basic GG. That was Max Battle. Then we're going to do number 4 with Enigma. I think he hates it when I call him that, but I don't care. Hi. Anyways, I do believe he's going to start something over that. Yeah, 130. Free Golem. Queen in behind. Wizard the funnels. Another Golem at the mort with the wizards to help try to speed things up. Skeletons follow towards the outside. Easy triggers. Queen's going to snipe those buildings. Golems are going to finally collapse onto this cannon jump. King in behind. Everybody's going to go pushing right into this base. Unfortunately, the Hound pops. So he's just going to blast through it, because why not? King is going to beat on a wall, because again, why not? He's going to hit his ability, try to speed up and take out that enemy Archer Queen. Drops the poison for the pups and her to slow her down. Queen's going to be shooting some free buildings until she targets onto that BK and then steps into the range of all these other defenses. Then he's going to start his Lalo over here at the 4 o'clock coming 5 o'clock. I can't read a clock. Going clockwise. Loon slowly but surely trickling in. Queen is finally targeted on by that Nope, Expo's still in the gold. Burp, never mind. Anyways, the loons are slowly but surely trickling in. From here on out, swag spells, FYI. Queen takes out that Expo. Wizard Tower isn't going to really be doing much of anything, because he's targeting random pups for whatever reason. And then he finally gets a stack of loons, but at this point the loons are just going to drop it like it's hot. He has to clean up all the way around the base. Trying to trick those Teslas in case there was a random red bomb. And at that point, GG's with swag. For the next attack, we got myself at number 20. Although I sucked in this war, I wanted to show this base because what the fuck is it? So he's going to drop some lunars over there at 3 o'clock for an easy A defense kill. Apparently I can't count. You need 4 loons like that. 1 extra because frigate, why not? Same thing over at the 9 o'clock region. There we go. Dragon that helps speed things up when I go to make my dragon push. BK is down there at the 6 o'clock region trying to get that air defense. I'm going to drop my Archer Queen up at the 12. Again, Teslas are going to randomly pop. Try to angle her so that way the second one wouldn't pop until she steps up. Takes out the hut. When she steps up, bam, there's that Tesla. Anyways, BK is going to take out that second Tesla before he can finally keep working onto the funnel. Dragon to help ensure that the Queen goes to the left. Dragon's still on the town hall. Those skeletons aren't going to do much of shit. 1 puff, they're gone. Queen is unfortunately going to step into this range. I thought she would stay into the outside. Apparently that Dark Spell Factory said otherwise. Dragons are slowly but surely making their way into this base. Trigger the ability, help speed her up to get her outside the base and keep going with the cleanup. But she decides, fuck it, I'm coming back and to help get that Wizard Tower. Raging those dragons into the enemy Archer Queen, as well as those Wizard Towers, trying to heal them up. That second rage, I have no idea in hindsight what that was really for. It should have been a little bit held on to. Anyways, Hound is tanking for that Expo. As the dragons come around the outside, minions towards the 9 o'clock to help speed things up. Boop, boop. Bat spell just to get that back in case the mortars were still there. And GG. For the last attack, we have NewChurch at number 22. We got some dragons. He's going to lightning spell these 2 air defenses. He doesn't quite nab it with the 2, so he has to drop the 3rd. So he's going to have a swag earthquake at this point, I guess. Dragons are going to help try to establish his funnel. Because the Tesla pops, he tries to speed them up over there. More dragons over there towards the 2 o'clock. Barbarian King onto the outside with the Queen in behind, hoping to ensure that the push is going to be fine around us. Everything's going to be slowly but surely making their way towards this Expo. Yep. Baby's down there at 6 o'clock. Sorry if you didn't notice, that's what I was trying to watch. He is going to have a Hound pop out of the CC, so this is going to suck for his dragons, but the Wizard in behind to help speed that Hound kill up. He's got to do his Hound and Loons down there at the 7:30 region, taking out those 2 air defenses. Got to drop the Earthquake onto those 2 air defenses, try to help speed them up. Hasting them a little bit, try to get through that air sweeper to get out that second air defense. Still has a Queen ability in the bag. Dragons are finally starting to congregate back together. Queen attracts one of the Teslas. She'll pop her ability as soon as that gold storage... I'm a liar. She just speeds up, and she's going to go Rambo onto the outside. Archers are the ones that eat that giant bomb. And from here on out, it's just basic GG, waiting on time to remove everything else. So well done to them. And with that said, this was a great war, well fought. Kudos to these guys for putting up with the shenanigans that accidentally went on between us and Black Diamond. So again, we appreciate you guys, and we loved the war. And with that, we hope you have a good one.